I am the creator, and I am all powerful. I am the creator, and I am all powerful. I am the creator, and I am all powerful. And we're going to talk about that this morning on Morning Meditation. I am Ann Morrison, and this is Ascension Studios, and our words are all powerful. They are the creator. They are the things that guide our life and our experience and our steps on our journey. Whatever you say, the universe takes 100% literally. It can't take a joke. It doesn't understand irony, facetiousness. Gone. So when you speak the truth you want, the truth that is the very best of the situation. It doesn't mean don't ever talk about what's going on. But instead of talking about problems, you could talk about challenges and learning experiences. Instead of talking about insurmountable odds, you could talk about, I know that there's a way through this, and I'm going to get that answer. And instead of talking about who's to blame, at the end, does it really matter who's to blame? What matters is what's coming up and where we're living right now and how we're going forward. Who's to blame? Who cares? It's done. It's over. As long as you're not sitting and wallowing in the swamp of it all every single day, it's not going to affect your forward trajectory. And if you can't stop or get yourself out of the swamp, then you need a different kind of practice in your life for your own wellness. Whether it involves seeing a professional, whether it involves help with medication, maybe it involves taking a walk. They told me things holistically when I was sick, and I got so pissed off. What do you mean a walk? I'm in friggin' pain here. A walk isn't gonna do anything. And once I got over the hump of the disbelief, then I realized it didn't matter what the hell it was. The drugs hurt. They hurt. And they cause side effects that hurt. And anything I took for the damn side effects hurt. Walk, yeah, it might hurt a little while you're doing it, but eventually it turns into just a walk. A meditation, how the hell's that going to help you? It's going to free up the brain space that heals you, that is burdened down by cares and worry and pain and stress. All of that sits right on top of that part of your brain that heals you. If it is constantly bogged down, you can't do it. And is my way going to work for everybody? No, absolutely not. But finding an alternative way works for a lot of people. It worked for me. And that's why I talk about it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know P. Diddle when it comes down to traditional medicine. I'm not a shaman. I am a reverend now, but I'm not a shaman. And so I don't know what all the herbs in, I'm not a herbalist. But I made very doable changes for myself, by myself, and it worked with some pretty extensive and dire. And so what you're going through is absolutely real. It is physical. It is tangible. And so are holistic treatments. They are tangible. They do things. How we speak in the world changes our world. How you doing today? I feel like crap. I'm doing terrible. It's awful. I'm in pain. I can't move. I'm frustrated. I spend half the morning crying because this is not the life I want to live. And that tells the universe to give you all of that. Why not have a pain scale? Feel like crap scale. Then you don't have to speak it. And you can say, I can feel my body healing. I can feel new life being pumped into my veins. I can feel peace in my soul. I can feel that the next step towards my wellness is coming. Because whatever you speak becomes reality. If you speak pain, it's what you get. The master of the universe. In all of its good forms and its bad forms. You create what you voice. What about voicing? Today is giving me ample opportunity to grow and learn. In other words, I'm having a crap day. Today is giving me ample opportunity to grow and learn. I'm grateful for the lesson and I am moving on. A whole new world created when your words create a new world. It doesn't mean that it isn't real. For some reason, people were cured like crazy without all the medical crap that there is now. And nobody was making $1 billion or multi-billions every year over it. So old school? Yeah, definitely. Mystic. Ooh. So, who cares if it works? Who cares if it works? Are you 100% living in a way that you think is honoring you as a person? Okay, nobody's living 100% of that. But what about a nice 75, huh? What about a nice 75? We don't have to be talking about things that are insanely doable. You're not going to drink some oil and lose 100 pounds. Okay? We're talking about things that you can do for yourself, which is speak into existence your new reality. Difficult to change the way that you have spoken to yourself, about yourself, your entire life? Absolutely. Until it's not. And if you think about it, you know exactly what I mean. Because you've done something that was hard as hell until the moment that it wasn't. And it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to be strong. Who wants to be strong and have things constantly fly at you that you have to be strong about so you can keep proving that you're strong? I gave that one up only about a year ago. That was a cornerstone of my personality. I could take this. Bullshit. I called it. Bullshit. I don't want to be strong. I want to be productive. I want to be helpful. I want to be creative. And I want to be fun. When's the last time you allowed yourself just to be fun? Today, I'm going to be fun. And we're going to do a meditation that solidifies some really good self-talk statements for us to slowly work into our routine. Not affirmations, but the opposite of tearing ourselves apart and putting it out into the universe so the universe comes back saying, woo, we want to be torn apart. Woohoo, let's do this. Not good. So, we're going to start off today from the heart. The heart, a high heart chakra, and the throat. And we have to do them all together. Hopefully you're in a place where you can ground to get your bare feet on the ground, because this helps. And getting your ears over your hips helps. And there is an old adage that you have to go to the root chakra and start there. And that's about security and safety. You don't have to be scared or insecure or feel fear to be able to change how you speak to yourself. You could be absolutely secure in your life in those areas. And hey, we don't want to take all day. You want to take all day? I don't want to take all day. So we're going to do it up here. And if when we go up and down, we will work in all of the chakras. But where we're focusing is here on taking charge of, taking control of how we express in the world love, self-care, and our voice. So start off at the heart chakra. It's hard to send love out into the world when you don't like yourself, when you don't like what's going on, when you are defeated and desperate and isn't it? We've all been there. So, heart chakra. Fill it up. Let this energy area get denser and denser. Bring it. Fill up the throat chakra. Our expression on the world, what we tell the world we want, what we say is our truth. Feel. And bring it up. Connect to the ether. Unconditional love, wisdom beyond our fathoming, and allow the next step. One little step at a time, one addition to our routine, a little tiny one, to help us go forward. Bring it down. Feel all of them harmonizing, filling, vibrating together. Connect to the earth. Ground your electric body. Become part of the conversation of the particle bound. Let's go into the mind palace and calm the tornado. And here we sit on the chair in the middle of the universe. Stars around us, planets off in the distance. Peacefully as the energy being that we are. And these statements that we have made about ourselves, you can see them coming at you. And they're just beating the hell out of you. Let's push them away. And we're going to replace all of these areas that we just pushed away with new words and new statements that define us and our existence here. I feel great. And you don't have to believe it yet. But send it into the universe. I feel great. I have boundless energy. I feel intelligent. I feel capable. With this voice, I am all powerful. With this voice, I am all powerful. I am in control of everything. I am important. I am vital. I am necessary. I am needed by the entire world. I am capable. I can figure it out. I can allow the answer to come. I can choose to be everything that makes me proud of myself. And I go forward into the world, happily being proud of myself. Whether somebody else gets it or not, doesn't matter. I am happy to be me, exactly as I am, and exactly as I am moving forward on my journey and all of the creations of me that come with that. I am thankful for the challenges. I am grateful for the perspective, and I'm ready to move forward. Back into the throat chakra. Bring it up. Connect. Feel yourself as the conduit between the energy and the earth. Feel all of your chakras vibrating in harmony. Feel yourself grounded and part of the conversation of all of the beings who carry physicality with them in their vehicles. And do the bravest, boldest, craziest damn thing possible. Go into the world exactly as you, without apology. Namaste.